All right, bonjour. What were we doing? What was happening?
We were
Just
taking the
ran
book.
through the city. Yeah.
This
We
music's too
fought some
happy.
giants.
We booked it from some fucking massive giant ass ogre in armor that looked spoopy as
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I think so. Last session was the whole like we actually officially started with going to see the king, right? And then they attacked, and then the giants attacked, and I don't know, was that last session or was that the session before?
That was the session before. What happened
So it
last session
ended.
was
So
the
yeah,
girls had run up and they were like basically telling the giants had attacked. The king went
yeah,
off
that's
to
what I was
try and take
saying.
care of them. But
That's what I was saying.
last session we started with that was where we ended session before last. Last session the girls were trying to take the book because apparently their party members weren't dead and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
just
That's
being
what I was getting
threatened.
to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go on.
No, that's fine, but yeah, I mean that's basically all we did is we just fought those clerics and then decided, well, I guess we better just take the fucking book. But we
Yeah.
just reached the temple gardens when we stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry, go on.
oh, I was gonna say, and let's see. We fought the giants. Oh, and we talked to the king, and he was okay with us handing over the spell book. He just told
But
us
you had to
to.
take out the last page, which, by the way, like, I'm curious, out of character, what the fuck is the spell?
Well, Jess knows the spell. She could tell you guys if she wants.
We can deal with that after we deal with, I guess, the.
Jess, you literally didn't PM it to anyone?
I don't think I did. Well,
Oh.
because in character, like I
No,
read
that's
it.
true. I would expect you not to, but I would expect you to do it, but you probably shouldn't have, but good job then. Because in character you could tell them, but out of character you're not supposed to. So
Yeah, like I was because I read it, but then we sort of did like the little show game with it, and so that even if they figure out that that spell is missing, then they won't know who has.
yeah, so I wanted to clarify that. So who has it? It's
I
Natalia,
don't
right?
know who has it.
Natalia has it.
Okay.
We don't know who has it.
I know who has it.
Maybe Saska has it. Maybe I slipped it to, Escanor. Who knows? I don't know who has.
Okay, sure. Trying to metagame me, huh?
That's not metagaming.
I'm just trying to look up because you guys tried to do it stealthily, right? I'm just trying to
Yeah.
remember what that roll was.
It was very high.
I see a Escanor perception. I see a Saska stealth. Was that the stealth to give it to Natalia? 29.
Yep. Wow, that's funny because I was actually thinking it was a 29.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 14. Okay, and I did tell you before you did that you felt like you were being watched, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure we're all on the same
That was
page.
why we tried to go
Stealthed it.
with the
Yeah.
stealth maneuver in hopes that whoever was watching us wouldn't catch on to it.
Okay. And just as a point of reference, do you still have Detect Scrying up, Shiraze? Or did you end it
She
and
took
did
it
not?
down because you told her she was going to take damage if she kept it up.
Mm-hmm. But did you ever
Like
recast it or no?
No,
Okay.
I not currently because of everything going on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we'll actually start like right outside the gardens as you guys are going in, and kind of just like replay that little piece, just like in case you guys wanted to do anything else before you like walked in. Because I don't know if we like we were kind of rushing it at the end of the session, so maybe you guys wanted to do something specific, or do you guys want to just start when you guys are walking in the gardens?
I'm okay just starting when we walk in the gardens unless somebody else has something specific they want.
The only thing I want to do is I'm gonna cast the invisibility on myself before we walk in.
Oh. And how long does that last for?
10 minutes per level,
Oh, snap. Okay, you're gonna see all the invisible people, I guess.
if there are any.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
No.
You all good? Okay.
So,
Okay. Let's go to the gardens. Let me fix. This music is not the correct music. This was if you came here before the chaos ensued. So let me get some more appropriate music as you guys metagame and look around. What music do I want to
How's that metagaming? We've walked in, we can see this. That's not metagaming.
Because technically you can look around more time than you would be able to. Anyways.
I see 4 clerics.
Stop!
What's this over here?
The broken statue that Whitney broke.
She didn't break it.
It looks very artistic.
Are you making fun of the art? Anyways.
Oh,
Okay, this music's good enough for now. So yeah, you guys walk in here, and if you want, you can give me a round of perceptions or exactly what you're looking at, and maybe I'll give you bonuses to notice stuff, but I'll just give you a general thing of what you're seeing in here, just in case you forgot. So basically, you walk in here, and I think 2 of you were here before, right?
Yeah.
Drazi and Natalia? Yeah. So you two would definitely recognize, like, each of these statues are obviously one of each god. The smashed one is Pelosis. I'm assuming you can guess which one's Azrael. Those are the main ones. If you care, you don't really care about the other ones at the moment, I guess. But
Is Azrael the
God.
one with all the skulls?
holy shit! 37 perception, and another nat 20. Jesus. So yeah, just generally here, as you come in here, you'll notice that the sky suddenly is like gray and like very cloudy, and looks like the sun's like covered up, like you know how it looks like when the sun's covered by the clouds. So it's like darker than usual. But before you walked in here, it was like a clear day, aside from the chaos going on outside. And as you like came in here, you also noticed that like you don't really hear the commotion outside in the city, like you were here, like you were just outside and you heard like everyone screaming and giants stomping through the city, and you walk in here and it's like eerily quiet and devoid of that chaotic noise. With those perception, Escanor, you don't see much except for some big statues. Same with Natalia. You guys notice what you can see basically is like there's 4 clerics. They clearly have 2 people. Okay, so these 2 people here. If I can get my pinger out. Yep, okay. So these are, there's one male who looks to be wearing robes, kind of like he appears to be like a spellcaster in nature. He's wearing like very thin robes, and he has like, you can see like spell components on his side. He has like a sack over his head, and this cleric here has a dagger to his throat. And over here is like a stocky looking female. She looks to be like some sort of warrior type. She also has a sack over her head, and a cleric has another dagger to her throat. And that's Aurelius, the priest that you met with earlier. He is bound and gagged and tied, kind of like in this corner over here. And these 2 clerics are over the cliff, like looking at you. None of them have weapons drawn, except for these guys who have daggers to these guys' throats. What else do you see? Okay, for the nat 20s, you guys can clearly see these look to be giant skulls beneath this shrine to Azrael. These are humanoid skulls on the side there, but these 2 skulls clearly look like giant skulls. Shiraze, you don't see this, but Saska does. You see a bunch of clerics in the shadows behind these statues that no one else kind of noticed, but you see these guys. You notice them right away. They don't have any weapons drawn. They're kind of just lurking in the shadows, just like looking and watching you guys as you guys walk in here.
God, this could be a fun slaughter fest, but I know we're not supposed to do that.
So yeah, you guys walk in here and it's just eerily quiet, and all these guys are looking at you guys. What would you like to do?
I will hold up the book so that they can clearly see that we have the book and that we're bringing it to them.
Ooh, okay. And I guess you all start to walk forward. So the map isn't super clear. I can't tell if you can tell, but there's like the path up there is like this way. Like that's how.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was brush. I wasn't quite sure.
This is like a path up. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It's not that super clear, but.
I will mutter to the rest of the party so that only they can hear me that there are clerics. At least a couple clerics in the shadows around pretty much all the statues on the left side of that.
Sorry, these guys are there too. I forgot to read those.
So I'm just gonna like basically holding the book.
So you're like kind of holding it over your head and just like walking forward?
Yeah, kind of like a white flag, except I don't think I have a white flag.
Okay, hold on. No, sorry, keep talking, but stop moving. Everyone stop moving, but you can keep talking.
Oh, yeah, I'm just holding it over my head like, okay, this is what you want, right? Don't attack me. I'm just bringing you the damn...
Okay, so as you're holding it above your head, and sorry, were you actually saying that, or you're just holding it silently?
I'm holding it silently.
Okay, so as you do that, all these clerics that no one else, well, I guess Saska told you about them, but they kind of come out of the shadows, and they all just start like chanting silently. They just start chanting like, Asriel, Asriel. They're just like saying their god's name, and they're like all gathering to like follow you, basically. So I mean, I'm just gonna, unless you like do anything like crazy, they're all just walking and chanting like about their god, basically. But they're not like they're not like rushing you. They have no weapons drawn, but they're all like walking toward, like following you guys, basically.
I'll shout to them that we'll hand over the book, but release your prisoners. Like, that was part of the deal you made with people, is that if you got the book, these people were free.
Okay, so you say that at where? Like when you get to here, I guess, to these guys?
Sure, yeah.
So this guy comes out, or these guys would have moved over here like this. And this guy kind of like presents himself as quote unquote the leader. He kind of steps up and he says, welcome, welcome. I wasn't expecting you to bring the book. And he motions to these two guys over here and he says, you want the book in exchange for their lives, I assume?
Let them come to us first. It's clear that we can't get away even if we tried, so let them come to us.
He ponders that for a moment. This guy's gonna move back over here to give you guys space. These guys are gonna like kind of bring these guys up here. Zerilius is in the corner going,
I said all of them. I said all three.
He kind of motions for the guy to go grab Zerilius. And he brings him up here. And he's still thinking for a moment. And he motions behind him for these guys to move these guys aside. And he says, lay the book on the altar and we will release our prisoners as was promised.
Release and then not harm, correct?
Correct.
You want me to put it on the skull altar, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so sorry. This is basically... it's a statue of Azrael. I'll kind of move these out of the way. Like these are just like below the statue. They're not like a shrine of sorts. They're just kind of like scattered below. Like you can squeeze in between them. Let me just kind of make it so like you could actually, yeah, like it's like that. I just wanted to, so like there's a space for you to like actually drop something. Is the intention there?
I placed the book on the altar.
Sorry, so as you were doing that, he's kind of coming up here with you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Do you guys do anything? Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything.
So as you place it down, he goes to pick it up. Do you stop him?
No.
And he quickly thumbs through it. He doesn't like read it. He just like flips through the pages, and he gets to the last page and sees it's ripped.
That's funny because I used an X-Acto knife. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not supposed to blow up from the explosive boards?
I clearly said he
didn't
does not
read
read it. He was flipping through it. He was not reading it. But maybe he was reading it, and maybe it didn't blow up. But you get the feeling he was flipping through it fast, that he was not reading any page. But he gets to the last page, and he sees it's ripped. And he kind of looks at you, Shiraz, and he says... And he just kind of looks at you, and then looks back at the page. Do you say anything?
I don't say anything.
Give me a perception check, whoever's up here. DC 25. Ooh. Oh.
Damn. So close.
Can I just
I'm not over there, right?
Instead of 2.
I mean, you guys could be wherever you wanted to be. I was kind of going quick, so where did you want to be?
Well, she walks forward. I don't like those guys coming up behind us, so I'm probably not any further than Escanor.
You'll notice they
I
kind
would
of
assume-
stopped going up. They kind of stop around here.
I would assume Mirka's up with me.
No, I haven't told her to guard you. So.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
So you let me know. I'm stopped about there.
Sure, give me a
If that's
perception.
close
You can,
enough.
yeah, you guys can give me perception checks if you want.
Well, I get +4 if he's a human. So.
Yeah.
So Shiraze and Sasuke, you get the faint like you hear like faint whispering, but you can't really make it out, and you all hear him say like, yes, they must still have it, and he turns to you and he says, the last page, where is it?
I don't know. I stole the book.
What do you mean the last page? We didn't touch the book. We just took it from the guards and brought it here.
Everyone give me another set of perception checks. Same DC. Okay, yeah, you hear another faint whisper, but you guys can't hear what it says. And he says, yes, I know, they must be lying. Where is it? You must have it. Why would you bring the book with one page ripped out?
Maybe whoever had the book before us ripped it out.
Good bluff. Let me give him a roll to see if he can tell you're bullshitting, but he probably won't be able to.
Does this sound like it's gonna go south?
It sounds like he's getting angry, but no one's moved any like threatening motion to you at all yet. Let me just give him a. Okay, let me just roll a d20 because he doesn't have this in his thing. Ooh. Yeah, he can't tell. Then you wouldn't mind emptying your possessions so I can verify you don't have it?
Sure. I just take my backpack and just sort of... I don't, like, dump it out on the ground, like,
so he comes
angrily,
to, like, look through it, like, are you allowing him to, like, just, like, look through quickly? Okay,
Yeah.
so he does, and he does not see it, and then he looks to you, Natalia.
I mean,
I make this so we're doing the stripping thing again? No.
The deal was for all of the book, not 99% of it. A page is missing.
So,
Listen, we just had to fight our way out of a fucking tower, get across the goddamn field full of giants, and come give you a fucking book. Do you think we had time to look through?
Everyone make
yeah,
me a
I
will
will-
save.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I poop on your will save.
Look at all the nat 20s tonight, man.
Jesus. Okay, so Escanor and Shiraze, you will hear a voice boom in your ears. Do not lie to me. The book was intact last I seen it.
Oh, so you finally talked to me, huh?
So wait, when did you last see it? Like, was it today that you last saw
It
it,
matters
or
not. The king would not allow a page of his book to go freely. Do not try to fool
I don't know that he
the
allowed
god
it.
of chaos.
When I hear like Shirazi saying this stuff, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, look, dude, did you pay attention to how many different fucking hands were like going after that book in that scuffle earlier today? If not, then like probably got ripped off during then. It's probably in the fucking king's tower somewhere.
Can I get a perception check from everyone? Ho! So was the 1711, was that rolled now? I lagged. Okay.
Yeah, 1711.
So everyone,
1920.
or no one except for Saska, hears the same voice, but not to you. You hear it whispers, like, you hear a lot of whispers to, like, all of these guys. And you hear it say, if they do not produce the page, kill them where they stand. And you see them all, like, starting to move up.
Okay, I'm going to. Which one is threatening the
You know,
fuck
that's
them, I don't care about them.
you
I'm gonna
know-
get my bow out and say that's far enough.
You know, that's some crap
when you
right
say
there.
that, they-
Because, like, how can we produce something we don't have? Come on.
So this cleric will step away from you. Do you let him?
I don't care. He can do what he wants.
And he says, listen, we don't have the god of chaos. You hear him as we do. He knows you have it.
Then he doesn't know as much as he thinks he does, because literally I went to take his precious book. I mean, he cut off my ex-fiance's head. I went to take the book and the frickin' guards like swarmed me, and then we had to fight their other party members to try and get the damn thing. And then we've been fighting our way all the way over here, like.
Okay, since y'all were helping, everyone give me a round of bluffs, and this, if you guys pass this, then I'm gonna see what happens.
Fuck, man.
That's pretty good. I'm counting like all your rolls, like because you're all helping with the story.
Who am I bluffing?
Like all of your actions and your present, you're just giving me a standard bluff to appear that you have no idea where this thing is. So everyone, you're trying to bluff everyone, all the clerics basically.
Okay, because I get bonuses against humans.
Oh, okay, yeah. You have a bonus for this then.
Plus 4.
Sure.
God of Chaos is human confirmed.
I said it. Okay.
Got it.
God damn you all.
Did it roll? I didn't hear.
It
Yeah.
did.
Got an 11.
Okay.
Wow, that's a terrible roll. Couldn't get the nat 20 there, right?
Right, I have a plus 11 and I rolled a 15. It's like, oh joy.
So, okay. Interesting. Okay. I need to make a roll here. Holy shit. Okay. So, as you guys are... So, he asks basically to search you all, and you say no?
I let him search me. He's
Yeah,
already
but he
searched
wants to search you all. Are you just like saying no?
I'll like take my weapons and any bag I have off and lay them on the ground and let him look.
Where's the scroll?
So I
Or where's
whisper.
the thing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I don't want you to
whispered to
metagame. Where is
Escanor.
it?
I whisper to Escanor, if he touches me, I'm going to kill him.
Oh, shit.
I look over at Saska and say, ditto.
So yeah, he's gonna start actually trying to pat you down, Shiraze.
All right, so I'm like, I'm T-posing.
So he does. So he doesn't. I guess he did. Like I don't. I'm confused who actually has it or not. So I'm just gonna. You have to like tell me if you have it.
Okay,
Is it-
I do not have it.
I start
Okay.
chatting out loud with Saska. Well, I see the true purpose here. These clerics like to grope.
Gropey Mickey.
So as he comes over here to pat you down, as he's about to touch you, the statue of Cereal here cracks and will actually explode.
Ooh, does it damage the clerics?
Yes.
Yes.
It explodes.
Okay, Saska looks at us. I'm claiming those. I want experience for them.
So this statue here, I'll just do this. It basically explodes and will kill these guys.
Quick, pepper them with some arrows so we get the credit for it.
And everyone roll initiative.
Bam.
So this
Hell
statue,
yeah, Cereal got my back.
Hold on, let me
That's
get this one.
weird.
So this explosion, so they're all gonna be surprised, except for you guys won't be surprised. He will be surprised. Yeah, all the clerics are surprised. I'm just gonna give them one initiative.
Is the tied up priest guy surprised?
Yes, sure.
He's
tied up.
absolutely
Probably
astounded.
pissed at me now.
That's two statues.
I mean, technically,
You're paying for that shit.
You're gonna
Yeah,
cause
that's
their.
right. He's supposed to be the caregiver of this place, right? We're just wrecking it without touching.
I mean, yeah, she didn't like touch
maybe
anything.
He's a shitty caregiver because the gods don't speak to him, but look at the gods responding to me.
So
Can I
as
tell you guys something real quick?
what's that?
So sorry, this is completely non-related to the game, but so the back half of my house, no fucking power right now. Okay.
Oh no.
I turned on this little space heater that I have, and I blew a fuse. I think it's a GFI switch. You guys familiar with GFI switches?
I'm
No.
not.
No idea.
So some of the plugs that you plug things into have these little red and black switches.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they're internal. I can't find the fucking switch. Okay, so literally the back half of my house has no power. It's like 28 fucking degrees at night. Okay, I am freezing my fucking ass off. I'm not happy right now.
Oh no.
It's
Wait,
so
don't you
cold
have-
in my house.
Don't you have a fuse box or whatever? Like maybe you just
I
tripped
have
the
a fuse box. I've tripped
Yeah.
every single fuse I have. It's literally one of those GFI switches, and I think it's on a little plug that's behind my bed that weighs 8 billion pounds. So
Ooh.
Ooh.
that's why I'm in another location right now, and I've not had a good night because it's been freezing in my room. So I'm like sleeping on like a really. The couch I have is really nice. It's the kind that like reclines and everything, but it has 3 different recliners, which means it has giant humps in the middle. So sleeping on a couch with giant humps, you can see the thing I'm making. It's not a lot of fun. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the game.
No. It sucks, man. Sorry.
What statue is this?
That statue is. Let me look it up.
Yeah, whatever god that is, I'm gonna say, hey, get in on this.
It will not blow up if that's what you're asking. But it's
Not
Shiraze's turn.
Kala. You know, Kala's got my back.
Hold on. I
It's
actually
okay.
have.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt too badly.
No.
We need some battle music.
Yeah.
This is
Good call.
battle music.
No, this is ominous.
We're all
music.
Shaolin monks, right?
So I have a question while I'm deciding what to do for my turn. So are these monks now definitely going to attack us? I mean, we're past the point of trying to.
I should have clarified that. So right now they're surprised. So like basically as combat started, the statue just like. So basically, I was gonna say this, but then I think Jaeger was doing his story time, so I forgot. But basically, what happened was he went to go touch Natalia, and like he kind of like got stuck, like he was like trying to touch her, but then like a force was like holding him back, and then the statue like started shaking down there, and it just like exploded and like just like blew these guys up, And then like
Nice.
he like turns around like what the hell? And like they're all like looking over there to see what happened, and everyone's like in disarray, except for you guys are like feeling like you're
We're
not
murdering
surprised by
them.
this.
Go for it. We're murdering.
All
them.
right.
So he's facing the opposite way of you, so he can't like attack you or attack of opportunity or anything.
So cast a nasty ass spell. Well, I was gonna say fireball those bitches, but we probably don't want to kill the nice bit. You could fireball like over here. That would be cool.
I'm actually gonna cast summon monster. I'm gonna cast my boar.
Oh yeah, boy. Put
So-
it
Just
Wow.
put a fireball
Right
like right
there.
there.
put it right here.
Oh, we do have a token for your thing. Does it have a character sheet and everything?
Yeah.
It
Oh.
does. I helped her make it.
Oh.
I mean, are we
Cool.
gonna murder
What?
the
That doesn't
innocents?
look like a boar. That looks like a weird
She
looking
chose it,
hobbling.
not me.
I meant to put a different boar thing on there, but I haven't done it. So
Ooh, I
this
have
will be
one.
my
Want me to
boar.
change it for you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got a cool boar. Wait.
He's a cool boar. Yeah, man.
I'm not
I'm
like
gonna
other
be,
boars. I'm a cool boar.
I'll be hitting you with me tusks now. He's a Jamaican boar.
Oh, that's actually not that cool. I thought I had a
So
better.
Mirka goes
boar
on my turn. Is that correct, or would you like me to roll her initiative?
I can go with you.
Oh my god, it's so cold in my house right now.
That is unfortunate.
Do you have a blanket or anything?
I have lots of blankets. You ever try to put a blanket on yourself when you're sitting in a chair?
Yep. It's awesome.
Right, like the front part that's covered, nice and warm. Back, like my ass and the back of my legs, cold.
Snuggies.
You need a Kobiha.
I need a raccoon onesie.
Right?
All right, there we go. Big boy boar. Do I roll his initiative too?
He can
He's
go
a
on
lo-
your turn.
He's a large
Okay.
creature, by the way, so you might want to make him big.
I don't know how to make him any bigger than this, but we'll just theater of the mind.
Sorry, he's a large creature?
Yeah.
Okay, I can make him bigger.
Oof, yeah, beefy.
Great. Now I got pig smell all over me.
Do you remember that technically it takes an entire round for this creature to appear? So
Yeah.
technically it wouldn't appear until the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah, casting
Right.
time is 1 round, so this whole round you're like casting this creature.
Right.
So
So I'm just gonna put him like
also-
over here until.
Yeah, I was
he-
gonna say.
Sure. Did you roll its HP? You can put it in.
We just have it in the character sheet. So if you do the HP bar like
Yeah,
normal,
Yeah,
we
he's
just have the average HP put in for it.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Okay. So that's a
And
full
then-
round action, and then what else did you want to do? I don't think you can.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a surprise round. I can only either do an action or move, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Natalia.
I'm gonna stab this motherfucker in the back.
He has no dex bonus to his AC. You murder him. And he just falls to the ground, clutching his stomach as you stabbed right through him and collapses on the floor.
Alright, and then I'm going to move right here.
Oh, you can't.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Shirazé the Tattletale.
I forgot it's a surprise round.
So you can do what?
Move or
or-
action. But this is a free round. The enemy can't move or do anything. Saska.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm guessing this is not an actual like action. I'm just gonna point to Shirazé and look at Mirka and I go, guard.
Sure.
So she's gonna take her move to
Sure.
there. So is using a skill considered a standard? Because I'm gonna try and to
It's-
intimidate them.
That would be,
Using intimidate to like demoralize is a standard.
Yeah, if that's what
So
you
I
want to
can
do.
I can do that.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm gonna look at all of these guys over here and grin like sort of a feral kind of grin and say, "That's one." As I, sort of get ready to shoot my bow.
Jesus, roll me intimidate.
Give me just a sec. Okay, so I have my favorite enemy clicked. Okay.
Okay,
I swear to God, I'm looking for my intimidate.
no worries, no worries. What's the DC for demoralize? Does anyone know off the top?
10 plus their wisdom modifier and half their level, maybe?
That sounds about
sounds
right.
right.
And
Target's
half
hit
their
dice and wisdom
level.
modifier.
Higher
Okay.
hit die. Oh, okay.
Let me see their hit die.
I'm guessing they probably make it. They're clerics. They have pretty decent wisdom. So
Yeah, but these are kind of lowly dudes. Hit dice. Okay.
17, right? They have 17 hit dice.
No. And the wisdom modifier. Yeah, they look barely. They kind of looked a little scared. Actually, maybe I should give you a bonus because the fucking statue just blew up in front of them. Yeah, they're afraid of you. They look terrified, actually. Escanor.
Darn it. I'm sorry. I know. I just want to retcon this a little bit because it would be amusing to me. And I say, who's that statue behind you?
Actually, if you want to know, that's Ariel.
Okay.
Little Mermaid?
I knew you were gonna say that. It's my fault for picking the name.
Well,
Escanor.
you saw what else I posted, right? That
Oh.
Azrael is literally the name of the cat. Gargamel's cat from the Smurfs.
I thought the
I
same
didn't know
thing.
that. But
Yep.
anyways. You guys mocking the god again?
Actually, I just want to put that out there. I do love the all the backstory you came up with for this, all the names and all that stuff. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. I tried.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Charging's allowed?
Yeah.
Escanor bowling for clerics.
Hold on. Fuck, now I gotta look something up. You just had to go for this
My
guy.
damn baby. My goddamn baby.
But
What?
you
I
did.
spent so fucking long wrapping all the goddamn presents. What do you do?
She
You
opened
know, you need to find a Santa's workshop place to hide them until Christmas.
She just tore it up. That was fun, Mommy. Let's do it.
Did Charlie see it?
It's not for Charlie.
Oh, okay.
When I was about 4 years old, my mom had hidden all the presents in the closet. It might have been a little older than that, but I found them and like unwrapped them and looked at all of them. And then Christmas morning, she didn't take them out of the closet and put them under the tree. So I came out and I went, "Mom, there's no presents." And she's like, "You know where they are. Go get them." Kind of lost on a 4-year-old,
When I was like 7 or 8, I was just looking through my mom's checkbook. Like, we were somewhere, I was bored, and I found her checkbook and was looking through, and I found presents for Christmas. I found out what she had been getting me because I was looking.
Give me a perception check, Escanor. As you, wait, did you split these attacks, or were you just attacking one dude?
I was just attacking that guy.
Ooh, you got a nat 1 in there. Give me a D100 as well. So your first hit's gonna go off, and you're gonna hit him, but you're not gonna get your second attack off because you kind of fumble with your charge. Maybe you tripped a little bit, so you kind of like staggered into him. You still hit him with that first hit with your shield, but then the nat one there messed up your follow-up attacks. But you didn't drop anything. And the perception check. You notice something's weird about these two people. Like when this combat started and the explosion happened, like they didn't react really to it. There's sacks over their heads, but yeah, you can't really see their facial expressions, but something just seems odd to you about like them not like recoiling back or like doing anything like specific. And you also don't hear like mumbles coming like they're gagged like Zerlius. You can just hear him constantly like, like he's like freaking out.
He's freaking out. Like, do you know what's gonna happen to my premium?
Yeah, Shiraze.
You snorted.
Thanks.
By the way,
On cam.
my charges caused them to bounce.
This guy didn't have initiative.
Cause them to
killed the
what?
guy.
It causes them to fight. Yeah. So it
Causes them
knocks
to what?
that guy.
Oh. Yeah, he's got, I guess, a feat or something.
It caused him to move?
Yeah, I'll link it.
Should be able to click on it on your character sheet.
Yeah, the little eye thing. Shield Slam. Any opponents hit by your shield dash are also hit with a free bull rush attack, substituting your attack roll for the combat maneuver check. So what's his CMD?
Ooh, that's interesting. Keep reading. Opponents who cannot move back due to a wall or others. Oh, surface. Okay. Wouldn't be another person.
21 beats his CMD. So what happens to him? He just gets pushed 5 feet back. Sure. So he gets pushed 5 feet back. This guy was holding a dagger to this person's throat. Roll me a D100 to see what happens with his dagger when you push him into.
I told you, man. Escanar bowling for clerics.
Hey, he had Pumbaa coming to.
So, as this guy gets pushed into this guy, he's like, "Oh!" This guy gets shoved in here, and his dagger goes through this thing's throat, and
Thing, you say?
and all of you see it kind of shimmer and disappear.
Oh, they aren't real.
An illusion.
Give me knowledge.
What are you hiding?
Arcana, if you want, but yeah, it's
Okay.
an illusion.
Seriously? No one? No one?
No, I got it.
That was
I was
funny.
I was laughing.
Yes, Natalia is aware that that was an illusion, and this one probably is too. Shiraze is definitely sure they're both illusions.
All the nat 20s up in here, man.
And back at the top of the round, your boar is summoned. Where did you want it?
Alright.
You can move it wherever you
So
want
yeah, that's pretty much where I would be having Mr. Pumbaa.
it. Yeah, you can go on the same turn, so you can do what he wants, and you can do what you want.
Okay, so he is going to gore. Ooh, not very-
12. Who is he doing this against?
He's going for the wounded boy.
The wounded boy. Let me check. Does Bull Rush do anything to their... He's just moved back, right? He's not like prone or anything. So yeah, no, he will... The big boy boar will miss.
Okay. And then I am going to touch Natalia and offer her guidance.
Very nice. Natalia. Wait a minute, how do you... Isn't guidance a divine spell?
It's
No.
a cantrip.
Oh, no, I didn't know arcane users could use guidance. Anyway.
Yeah, witches they're weird. They get access to both.
Oh,
Yeah, like I get all kinds of different things.
cool. Natalia. Give me a will save as you walk right there. Yeah, you smell blood on this guy, and you want to kill. So if whoever you're going to attack, it doesn't matter, you want to attack
Which
this
one?
boy. The damaged boy. You
Is she like
You
under
feel
the
strongly... No, like you can... If you want to give me another will save to resist the urge, but you have the urge to like murder him right now.
Okay.
She already had the urge to murder him even without. But
You
Right,
satisfy...
She's like, whatever. I'll just kill him.
You satisfy your bloodlust and bring him to the ground. Anything else?
That's 2.
Nope. I think I'm good.
Saska.
Okay, I will split shots between that guy. No, I'll just kill that guy.
Really? They're running. I thought you eliminated them.
I want the XP.
Okay.
Get him.
Ooh, but not a lot, evidently.
Hold on, let me just make sure I keep track of how many people you're killing here. The death bow. Is there any other bonuses in here, or is this the...
Nope, that's all baked in right now.
Okay, so your first shot will go wide, but your other 2 shots will... There's nothing where, like, one has to hit for the others to hit, right?
Nope.
Okay, so your other 2 shots will hit. And who did you hit?
I gotta
wait. Yeah, you said you
Hang
splitting...
on, I gotta make sure my bonuses are... Okay, so yes, my bonuses are currently in.
Sorry, and then you said who were you going for with the shots? Like 1, 2, like 2. Which shot was going where?
Come on, game, give me a break. They're all going into this guy.
Oh, all of them. Okay. So he will barely survive as these 2 arrows stick out of his body, blood pouring out. Anything else?
No. I'm making sure all my bonuses are baked in, and they are. Okay.
Escanor.
Let's see here. Guess I'll charge again.
Okay.
convenient of them to like step back like that so you could charge them again.
Shh.
I'm going to split here.
Ooh.
Seeing as how we saw the other one disappear, I'm going to smack this guy.
Why?
And
Wait, the prisoner?
No,
yeah,
I think
you said we noticed they didn't flinch, so now that makes me curious.
Okay.
nice.
So wait, the first one's going for who, and the second one. First one there. So yeah, you bring your shield into it, and it just kind of phases through, shimmers, and disappears. And the second, the scimitar. Ooh, he's still alive,
I tell the
but barely.
cleric, is he able to move?
Is who able to move? Oh, Zerilius? No, he's like bound. He could get up and like hop. Like his feet are bound together, and he's like
Get back.
he's like almost hogtied. You tell him to get back.
I tell him to get back if he can.
All right, he tries to. Let me make a dex check.
Roly poly oly.
I'm
Just
I'm
roll.
guessing that
Oh,
those
he
Do the
could
worm.
roll.
Do the worm.
Let me make an intel check to think if he could just start rolling away.
I'm guessing that those
Dude,
two party
if he's
members-
that dumb,
I mean, I wouldn't think to just start rolling. It's a stressful situation here going on.
The first thing that popped into my mind. I'm hogtied. I can roll. I can roll.
All right, fine. Fuck it. He rolls. He's rolling along.
Oh, you didn't want to make him roll like off the cliff?
No, you're off to
Holy
the
shit,
side.
he fucking booked it for rolling.
It's a little
This is how we
downhill.
roll.
Oh god. The clerics finally get a turn.
Did you just roll them all in a single?
Yeah, just because there's so many. They are booking it. Running.
Why'd you have to intimidate them?
Run in, run in, run in.
I guess they have this cute little spell called Hold Fucking Person.
Run in, run in.
You like that spell, don't you?
No, the person that did hold person was the witch.
Yeah.
The
This
witch that
guy.
cast the mass hold person. I doubt if these things have hold person, it's only going to be directed at one person. It's not going to be the mass.
You can take an attack of opportunity at both one of these guys as they run. So can the boar. They're booking it. They are running.
Did I get one?
Okay.
I
Oh,
get
you.
Snort, snort.
I mean.
It would've
Yeah,
been
she got a
this guy.
10-foot reach.
Yeah, but she's in between two people.
She can sneak it in there.
Yeah, roll it. I'll give you some disadvantages to it, but if it's a good enough. I mean, I think they both killed them anyway. Okay, yeah, well, they're dead. Jesus, no mercy for them, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I yell at them. That's not far enough.
Shirazé, they look to be retreating.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Yeah, what's the range on Fireball?
Far.
Let me.
I have a
Four.
question, John.
Mm-hmm.
Would you let me and Natalia attempt something?
What does this mean?
You get a fastball special or something?
Something like that. I try to bulk up with my belt, and she can bulk up, and maybe, I don't know, alley-oop my ass across the valley there, and we can kill.
Sure, but I think
Shiraz
Yeah.
is going to take him out.
I mean,
right
yeah.
I was gonna say, my fireball has a range of 400 feet.
Yeah.
Plus 40 feet per level.
All right, go for it. I'm just saying, in case we need to mop up,
Sure, yeah. With associated checks, you can do anything. The world's your oyster.
Okay, hang on just a second here.
I was supposed to make you a fireball art, but I did not do that.
Aww.
My apologies. You were supposed to remind me. It's all your
Alright.
fault.
Yes, blame the witch. Alright, so I moved to right there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Fireball.
It's
at-
a 20-foot radius, right? Or is it bigger?
Let's see.
I mean, I think you can hit them all pretty much. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like at least
Yeah.
20 feet. So,
It is a 20-foot radius
Yeah,
spread.
you can hit them all. Roll me some fireball. Reflex 18. Holy shit, why is your DC so high? Oh, I guess you're a pretty high level.
I'm a level 7 caster.
Alright,
Oof.
well.
It's a shame we can't take the damage.
1,
with
2,
attack.
3, 4, 5. First one passes, takes half damage. Half,
Ding.
right? So he's gonna take 8. Ooh.
No, the damage total is 30, isn't it?
I'm using the top one. You'd like me to use the second
Oh.
one, wouldn't you? Alright, fine, we'll give you the second one because it's the first nice fireball you did. So he's gonna take another that. They're all the saves are gonna take 15. He fails, so he takes 30. He's still alive, but he's on fire. This guy dies in a fiery blaze.
And I was going to get that guy.
These guys are all burning to death. They're on fire, yelling and screaming for their moms. Natalia.
Oh.
Unless you had anything else, Strauss.
No. I was trying to understand why there were two numbers, because that's what I was confused on, but yeah.
Yeah, the game automatically like made it roll in the text as well, so it's rolling twice. But
Okay.
so I usually just take the top one, but
But you were nice because it's my first awesome
yeah, you did a nice fireball, so we'll give you the nice fireball damage.
You technically reach him if you charge.
So this is a cliff here.
Just means you get more air, man.
Yeah, you just make a check. If you fail the check, you're gonna fall. But if you pass the check, you can just jump over it or whatever. It's like a 10-foot drop. It's not that bad.
Is it an acrobatics check?
Yeah. Well, it depends what she wants to do. She doesn't say what she wanted to do, but. Oh, she's not here. I was like, what?
You know, could I have also
She's
sent my
no,
boar
she's here.
after them?
She's in the shadows back there. She's still.
Oh, okay.
Could I have
Sorry.
also sent my boar after them on my turn?
Sure, yeah. We can do that while we wait for Wendy. How much movement speed does he have? Jesus.
I'm looking.
He can
He
charge
has
though.
40. Yeah, he has 40.
All right, give me. Does he have an acrobatics check programmed in?
I mean, he has the ability to have acrobatic, or he has. It's
Yeah,
on
just-
his skill thing, but it's like.
Can you click it? If not, just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Just to see if he can charge down the hill without stumble. Oh,
No!
no! Bory boy falls down the hill and trips. He doesn't take any damage, but he's stuck there for the turn. So, unfortunately.
He soils himself on the way down. Why?
How tall is
Masters.
how tall is that boar?
It's a large creature, so it's like, I don't know. It's a big
So
boy.
will he act like a ramp now?
I mean, if you want to step on the boar, yeah, you can step on it.
I'm freaking serious.
Yeah, it would work, but I don't know how a boar would react to that, or you might hurt it. I'm not sure. Try and we'll figure it out, I guess. But it's Natalia's turn. What would you like to do? Everything okay with it?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just
It's okay.
looking at something.
Yeah, no worries.
And then, of course, I could close off the back of the house, but then my cat freaks out because she can't go into all the rooms.
I'm sorry, just put me at the end of the round real fast.
Okay, no worries. Saska.
So I will split my shots between that guy and that guy.
Are you sure? I mean, they're running. They're not trying to hurt you anymore.
Yeah, but they're worth like 1,200 XP. So plus, like they all carry Masterwork short swords, which are worth like 300 gold.
Whoa, metagaming Jaeger.
Rolled a 1. That's funny. Okay, so the way this works is I get 4 shots. Okay.
Okay.
The first shot is going on this guy, and that's my many shot. Okay, so that's going to be 1 roll, 2 damage rolls.
Okay.
Okay, my second and third, technically third shot are going to go against this.
Okay.
That's bonuses baked in. So
Okay.
oh, I'm sorry, that is not bonuses baked. How do my buffs get your? Oh, no, I guess that is. I guess that is bonuses baked in. Although I thought I was higher to hit than that.
So yeah, you're gonna fire your arrow. So wait, you don't have any bonuses? Favorite
So
enemy or anything?
I'm looking at my rolls right now, okay? And for some reason, my +4 to hit against humans is not in the roll there.
Okay, so
I'm
you should have another
naturally-
+4.
I should have another +4. I'm looking on the second roll. Yes, I should have another +4. It's not working correctly.
All right. Oh, thank you. So yeah, you fire arrows and pow, pow, pow. 3 arrows.
Nope.
What? But
Sorry, not that way.
You
I
shot that
didn't
far?
actually. I only fired at two opponents. Yes.
Okay.
That's I wouldn't be able to see that guy anyway. That big.
Pew pew pew. 3 arrows into these bodies. They drop to the floor. I believe it was your full round action to fire that many
That is
shots?
correct. I cannot do anything else. That's a full round action.
Escanor-kun.
Taken in.
Hmm.
Oh, I know why it's not picking, because I'm using a macro. And the macro doesn't pay attention to. At least the way I have it set up. You gonna run down that boar?
You can run down the boar. You can do whatever you like. With the appropriate checks, anything is possible.
That sounds very Croy-like.
I don't know if this is real, but official Pazio followed me and then hosted me for 70 viewers. I don't know if that's real, but
Wow.
that's pretty cool.
Anything is possible if you
Anything
make
is
your
possible.
rolls.
Okay. Problem is, we can't charge through friendlies.
Yeah, you're not charging through him. You're running over him.
I meant Shirazade and Natalia.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
unfortunate.
mean, just knock us to the side, Daddy.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry, you moved? So, Mirko moves with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Now there's a cat in my way, too.
There's two of us, thank you.
Mirko shows you her butt.
Okay. I'm just going to stand.
But unfortunately, they're going to get away next. Well, I don't know if Natalia's going to
Here.
get away or not.
And I will switch to my longbow.
Fire away. And who are you shooting at? Ooh. Both solid hits. But he will survive another day.
So aiming for his knee, if that matters.
You're gonna make him take an arrow to the knee?
Yeah, he used to be a cleric till he took an arrow to the knee.
Natalia. What would you like to do?
You want to use my boar as a ramp? Go for it.
No, I'll just shoot this one.
Animal cruelty.
He's a summoned boar. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh my lordy.
He has 4 more rounds of life. It's no big.
Sorry, you said you were hitting this guy?
Yeah.
He drops to the floor as those arrows puncture him. Well, one arrow did.
Saska yells out, "Last one!"
Anything further?
Do we want to question him?
No.
He probably doesn't know who the God of Chaos is.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah, don't you remember the last time we questioned a cleric? He pissed me off and I slit his throat.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that. Wait, did you have anything else? Or you Gucci?
No, I'm fine.
You good?
You should have your boar charge.
So this guy does get a turn. I just deleted the dude that had the initiative, so he will hide behind this thing here and shout out, "Please, I surrender!" Shirazade. So he has some cover, so if you want to use a ranged attack, it has a chance to miss. Or like you have minuses to hit him, basically. Or you could literally, yeah, just go around the statue and kill him.
So, the boar, I'm going to direct the boar to charge him.
Okay.
And, I say you should have thought of that before you killed Rion.
Ooh. Vengeance.
Yeah, I was on the wrong character sheet. I almost rolled Shiraze's damage.
Oh my lordy! Does not confirm, but this boar rips this cleric to shreds, and he crying out, "Please no!" And he
Good
dies.
boy, Pumbaa.
As this boar rips into him, and we are out of combat. Unless you guys want to start killing Zerilius on the floor, you can coup de grace if you want.
How much
Does he look
XP?
threatening?
How much XP does he look like he's worth?
He looks like he'd give you a lot of experience. Actually, if you kill him now, no experience because he's not a threat to you.
Damn.
I will go over and untie him. Well, ungag, untie, free him. I will free him.
So yeah, as you guys killed the cleric, you guys notice that the clouds suddenly start to part a bit and the sun starts shining through. And it sounds like you can hear stuff from the city, but it sounds like there's no more screaming or like insanity going on out there. It sounds like maybe the giants have left or something has happened. But yeah, he is ungagged and he's like, "Oh, thank you. You all have saved my life."
I'm gonna go over
the
to the
book
shrine
there?
here and pick up the book.
The book is still there. Well, the guy picked it up and then he was dead, so yeah, it's on the floor somewhere. He dropped it, but you can pick it up.
Oh, okay. Wherever he fell, I pick up the book.
Sure.
Are you all right, sir? Do you need healing?
I'm fine. They didn't hurt me, luckily. They were just trying to use me as bargaining chip for that book as well, but thank the gods, the gods are clearly on your side.
I asked Natalia if she's okay because I would have noticed her slight bloodlust.
I'll just turn to you and be like, yeah, I feel fine. And I'll be like, say something like, yeah, thank the gods. And did the entire statue like blow?
Yeah, so
Material?
yeah, I don't have like an art for it, but yeah, it's like in rubble everywhere. I'm actually gonna delete
going
it.
To...
But yeah, it's like in rubble pieces everywhere.
So I would like end up walking over it to it, and I'll probably like say a prayer to Serial, like basically thanking her, and pick up some piece of stone of the statue I can find on the ground and pocket it.
Oh, okay. Make sure you add that to your character sheet so I don't forget about it.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I could mend it.
You can what? Oh, mend it.
I could mend it. Yeah, I have mending.
Ooh. You want to try and do that?
Yep.
Sure.
Do you have mending? I'm actually asking in character.
Um,
Saska's asking Shiraze if she has mending. Because my mending is very limited. I can technically cast mending, but I can only cast it once a day versus an actual person who gets the spell normally can just cast. It'll take a while, but...
well, I do know the spell, but unfortunately I would have to commune with my familiar tonight and come back tomorrow to mend it. Otherwise.
Okay.
AKA, I haven't taken that spell, so...
I'm sure the clerics could take care of that, but you remember that she took a piece, so...
Your boar vanishes.
Yeah, he's only supposed to last for 7 rounds. So
Yeah.
he's looking quite pleased with himself.
So, if she summoned the boar and we slaughtered it and ate it, would we be hungry again in 7 minutes?
It's a good question. We should try and find out.
It's like Asian food.
Tian
Did
Shaw
you
food.
farm XP by summoning boars and killing them?
No, because like I said, I use the rule where if it's not threatening to you, you do not get experience for it.
What if Shiraze says to attack us?
If it's not threatening to you, so if it will never have a chance to hit you, or if you don't even take damage from it and it's like very helpless, then no. But if it does like actually pose a threat, then yes. Sure.
That's interesting.
If you want to sit here for the whole session farming boars, that's fine if you want.
Well, I mean, what if I strip my gear down to where it is hitting me?
Oh my lord. No. The answer is no.
We'll figure out training maneuvers when we have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta do it just right. No. Leave the gauntlets on. Take the shoulder pads off.
All right, what are you guys doing in here? Are you guys contemplating killing summoned boars? Or are you looking around? Do you want to investigate the shrine? Look at any of the statues?
I want to
I hate
check
I
where
hate
we
to
killed the
agree, but
clerics and.
I'm gonna strip the bodies of valuable.
Okay.
We don't have to do that now. We can do that at the end of the session.
Yeah, I'll give you guys the loot of what they had. They don't have anything specific except for the main guy that was talking.
I coup de grace every single one of them. Just to be safe.
Jesus.
Just to be safe.
Well, are you actually doing that?
Yep.
Give me a will save.
Ooh.
Well, she didn't say how she was coup de gracing. She's literally biting their heads off.
Yeah, so when you're you coup de grace a few of them. A lot of them were pretty much dead. Like some of them were like bleeding out, dying, and one that was like kind of almost he's like still alive, but he's like bleeding out and he's like on the brink of death. You see like this blood pouring out from his neck, and you think about having a taste. Do you want to, or do you want to resist the urge?
This is tainted cleric blood. I resist.
Okay, roll me another will save. Okay, yeah, you can suppress the urge, but you feel strongly like you're looking at the blood coming out of his neck, and you just feel like, oh, I could just taste it. It's so close, and you're like, you feel like fangs start to like grow a little bit, but like you're suppressing it, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
So I'm gonna go over to this altar of Azrael, and I'm gonna detect magic.
Ooh. I need to read this. This spell can penetrate barriers, but 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, and 3 feet of wood or dirt blocks it. Give me a perception check along with like while you're detecting magic. Ooh, yeah. So you detect faint magic coming from like the base of the statue, like very faint. Like you feel like there's some magic, like maybe under it, or the base, the platform it's built on is somewhat magical. But with that perception check, you're also looking at the floor and around the statue, and there looks to be like the floor around the statue. Like, let me get the ruler out here. So like, let me move these. So like, yeah, I need to go to the right layer. So you move these skulls around. You're looking around.
Really? Because those skulls are bigger than she is.
They're just oversized for dramatic effect, but they're not like...
Gotcha. Oh, I also wanted to ask, I know this is nitpicky, but they're skulls of giants or giant skulls?
You can examine them closer if you want after
Okay.
I just talk about this quickly. The floor is very smooth and like broken up around here.
Like they were digging for something.
Not digging. It looks like something was dragged, or like it's like a half circle motion, like here. If you know what I'm saying, like a
Okay.
half circle around here is very smooth and looks like something's been dragged.
So,
So-
Like the statue?
drug the statue over it.
Yeah, you guys get the idea that maybe the statue was moved there quite frequently, or enough to damage the earth around there.
How big is the statue?
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure between the three of us really strong people, we could move it.
Yeah, you guys can definitely move it, or you'd have to be careful. You might knock it over, but you definitely could move it.
So when you say be careful, we might knock it over, what if I really want to fucking knock it over?
You could definitely knock them over if you wanted to. They're not like built from the floor. They're like on podium things.
Okay.
They're about like 15 feet tall, made of stone.
So I would be
but
calling
top heavy is
the
what you're saying.
Yeah, like the bottom part is like skinny, like leg kind of thing, and the top part's like big busts of the shoulders and stuff like that. Like it's very top. Yeah, it's very top heavy. So if you were to push and whatever, it'll fall over and smash probably.
I would be calling over the caretaker guy and asking him if there's been anything he's noticed like move.
Aside from that statue that just levitated and exploded on all those clerics.
He's kind of like bewildered and just like shocked at everything that's happened. He said, "Oh, I don't really know. I was tied up and I couldn't really see what was going on. It all happened so fast.
I see.
There was so many clerics. I don't know how they got in the city or where they came from."
Well, one thing is for certain, and wherever they came from, we sent them right back to their god.
Yes, I know they claim to be worshippers of Azrael, but I believe they're more cultists than clerics. They've misconstrued the faith. Azrael is indeed the god of chaos, but all gods must live in harmony together. This is not what Azrael would want.
Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, so Saska's gonna say.
Well, wait, Shirazi's talking to him. I guess he would walk over here. Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can.
So I'm gonna walk up as I hear that conversation, and Saska's gonna say, "I don't think it's really the god of chaos. I think it's someone who's. I think it's an imposter.
You think what's an imposter?
Let's just say we've been in communication with someone claiming to be the god of chaos who's been trying to get us to do his bidding, to which we've been.
Mm-hmm.
I look around at all the dead bodies, resistant.
It most certainly must be an imposter. Gods don't just
He's a coward.
willy-nilly speak to mere mortals, especially if you're not even... What are you doing?
Sorry, the sleight of hand was a accident. I was
Oh,
trying
they're like pickpocketing him or something.
Yes.
I was trying to
Look at this hand over here.
And then I accidentally hit sleight of hand. So I guess if he has anything I noticed interesting on him, maybe I try to pickpocket.
Someone has been impersonating the god of chaos.
Was I able to get the aura for the magic with the?
No, it was way too weak. You just got like the sense of magic. Technically, mechanically, you probably shouldn't have gotten anything, but I mean, thematically, I like that you've. Even though it says like one stone or whatever blocks it, like I think you would just feel like the trace of magic. You just can't get like the full like what
Also,
magic it was.
Be sure to share that with us, so if you want us to help you move the statue.
Okay. What about that? That's a stronger spell. Would that actually tell me like what kind of magic?
Maybe. Hold on. Let me just get through Natalia's quick thing here. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to look at my notes because you guys have talked to this guy before and you had some information with him, right?
We've actually mentioned about Natalia mentioned
Yeah,
about the god
that's
of
what I'm
chaos
just
when we were here
looking.
before.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to remember what information I gave you about that. Is that he wasn't like super surprised about that, right?
Yeah, he wasn't surprised. He had like kind of gave away that he knew it was happening to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he seemed like jealous
Mhm.
that I have had multiple interactions with gods and like two potentially right in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
So
yeah,
that's
when
pretty
you
much everything we got.
Yeah, so when Sasuke, when you bring up this, like, oh, it's an imposter, Natalia, you're getting that with that perception and sense motive, that he clearly is not, like, you remember, he wasn't surprised by this, and he definitely thinks this is definitely an imposter, like, there's no way a god would speak to all of you, or whatever. Although, like, when I say all of you, he means all of them. He's kind of, when he's, like, looking around at you guys, you kind of tell he... Especially after seeing with that perception and sense motive, after seeing that other statue explode when that guy tried to touch you, like he saw all of that. So he's kind of like, he kind of like doesn't want to make eye contact with you. Like he kind of like when he's like, oh, it would never speak to all of you. It looks like he's addressing everyone but you. Like it looks like he's trying to like maybe ignore you or not include you in that sentence so that it's like true, but technically not true because maybe he believes that some gods are messing with you or something.
And
I'm also sorry. I'm also trying to gauge whether or not I feel like he's giving off any signs that he might have anything to do. Like when he's like, "Oh yeah, it's probably an imposter." I'm trying to be like, "Yeah, are you
Yeah,
this
is he?
imposter?"
Is he giving up a sketchy vibe? I'm gonna actually sort of. Sasuke kind of narrows his eyes a little bit, and I'm gonna try and sense.
Sure.
I just want to say real quickly, I was reading this identify spell, and I do not want to cast that spell because it also has the same limitations as far as barriers. So maybe
Mm.
I'll wait to cast that until we've like moved the statue or something.
Ugh.
Sure, but if you do want to cast it, I'll give you the idea that it will reveal more. So if you want to, like
I need
you,
to step away for just a sec.
sure. But I'll just complete that sentence. It's not like super relevant to Jaeger, I guess. But yeah, you would get from doing the detect magic. You get the feeling that if you used identify, you could possibly get like a school of magic. Like I'll give you that basically if you want to waste. Because identify what, like a level 1 spell or something?
Yeah, it's my level 1 spell.
Yeah. So if you expend a level 1 spell for it, I'll give you like the school of magic that you could detect from there.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're gonna do that, we'll wait for Jaeger to reveal that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to go explain more stuff without Jaeger here, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to take like a 2-3 minute break to get water and
That'd
go to the
be good.
washroom? Yeah, so we'll do that. Take a quick break.